It's because dogs don't have sweat glands, so they regulate their body heat through panting. And they're like, no, you're wrong. Dogs have sweat glands. And it's like, look it
Okay,
up, dude. Look it up. And
dude,
they
dude.
looked it up. They looked it up and saw that I was right. And they go, well, I still think you're wrong, man. I think dogs do have sweat glands.
Okay,
I'm
that's
like, the
exactly.
proof is right there. You just looked it up. You just confirmed that dogs don't have sweat glands. How are you gonna make the fucking argument that you think I'm wrong and that dogs still have sweat glands?
That is why I don't plan on talking to my niece, my sister, my mother, any of them ever again, besides just a reply. I'll never have a conversation, never try to tell them facts, because 30 years of trying to tell them blood is never fucking blue, and it falls on deaf ears. They stare at me with a look of total fucking stupidity because they learned some factoids that they are clinging to and for eternity. Because it clearly, I got an IQ of 125, they've got one of around 80 because they will not accept it. I mean, I talked to my sister, my niece, my mom, my niece's tattoo artist, who was complete trash. All of them. Being talked to in a condescending way from a bunch of fucking morons that think blood is blue. That's the
Hey man,
stupidest fucking shit.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I can't find the answer online. I know blood is red. I know,
Yeah.
but what makes your veins appear like a bluish green? When you
When you're
look
looking
into
through your skin, your epidermis is what's doing it.
uh, okay.
It's like anytime you look through a window through the curtain, that curtain is going to change the colors and perception on the other side of it. I knew that shit when I was like 12.
Well, to be honest, when I was much younger, I honestly did believe blood was blue too until I talked to a doctor, and the doctor's like, no, blood's not blue, it's red.
Dark
And
red
it's
or
like,
bright red, and
oh,
that's it.
really?
I knew that. Now, when
Yeah.
I say I
There's
knew it,
only,
I made it up. I just figured it out on my own that there's no. Whenever I was a kid, like under 12, seeing the illustration of the body where you got all the blood veins, one side is red, the other side is blue. I knew right off the bat, okay, it's an illustration, but evidently school teachers who only do it because they want summers off are fucking retarded, at least in Louisiana and lots of places, because blue blood is still going around and you can't tell anybody. And I showed them because Google, it actually had the information. It showed a whole article saying that the common belief and stated it's a factoid. Blood is never blue. Because I mean, people have the dumbest fucking arguments. When I was sitting there telling them, okay, if blood was ever blue, there would be some time you would see it. Because blood bags, when you see blood bags that from donors and shit, that stuff is maroon, not bright red and not blue. It's maroon. It's dark red because those bags don't have oxygen in it. But they're saying when you take blood out of the vein, that oxygen somehow gets there. I mean, stupid people can come up with so many stupid ways to support their stupid arguments. So yeah, I'm to the point where when you're sitting there trying to talk to somebody and they're saying that they don't believe that a dog does not have sweat glands, that's why they pant, is that I've known that shit since I was a kid. Dog lovers, they repeat that every chance they get, to tell people, a lot of people are,
oh, I tried to tell somebody that dogs barking is their way of communicating, and they fucking argued, no, it's an involuntary bodily response. And it's like,
Uh,
bullshit, you dumb
Also,
fucker.
those fucking idiots will say the first word after you tell them a fact, something that you've had multiple sources to prove that it's true. The first thing they say is no. And then after that, they either say a bunch of stupid shit or even will repeat exactly what you just said with just using different words. I know you've experienced that before. When you tell somebody something, they say, no. And then they say it their way. But they're sitting there
Yeah,
telling you that you are fucking wrong. They're right because it has to be said the exact fucking words that somebody said to them, so they're just parroting the shit. They have
yeah,
no ability
Alpha
to
does
critically
that
think.
all the time.
Yeah, critically
Alpha
thinking
does
is not their
that.
thing. That's what liberals do. They go and watch The View and whatever the fuck. Uh, Whoopi Goldberg got paid $90 million to push the propaganda, lies, and shit, and they go on there to find out their opinion.
Well,
And
Alpha doesn't follow either Republican or Democrat, but he does actually do that quite a bit. Like I'll tell him something, he'll go, "No, you're wrong," and then he'll rephrase what I said
yep,
and
yep,
say
yep.
he's right. And it's like, dude, that's exactly what I just said, just worded differently.
Yeah, so yeah, douchebag Don Fuckstain that sitting there trying to get me to go back to work for him now. What a dipshit. Yeah, he did
Yeah,
that on the regular. I mean, all the fucking time. Every time I told him anything, he had to argue and disagree just to word it the way thought it needed to be worded. So I finally realized that this motherfucker is just smart enough to sound like he's smart when he's fucking stupid. Because, I mean, I
when he
figured
asks
in
you to
order
come
to,
work, when he
huh?
asks you to come work for him, and I hope you told him to fuck off.
I just said no. I'm trying not to lose my temper, and because I know that I stopped talking to everybody. I do not talk to my mom. I will reply to any questions,
I'm
but I'm
glad
not
you
talking to any
talk
of
to
these
me,
people.
dude.
Well,
I'm
you're the
glad
only
you talk to
person
me.
worth talking to. Everybody else, everything that you were just your grievances, same here. Family, pseudo friends, fake ass fucks. They're all stupid. They all got low IQs. I didn't know that. I did not realize that. Oh, I'm streaming. FYI, totally forgot. But I just got somebody just came in.
Well,
Hmm.
I'm not too worried about it. Hopefully, they're enjoying the conversation and they're learning new shit.
Assuming it's not just a view bot. 'Cause I think I didn't get a view bot when I started earlier. But Jesus, 2 hours and 20 minutes for one to finally come in. I don't know.
No,
What
it
were we
was
talking
a
about?
real person.
It's
But
possible.
like I said earlier, you definitely got one view on episode 67 because I watched it before I went to bed.
67.
Yeah, the
Cool.
one where you titled it Electronic Dragon.
Oh yeah. Well, I was trying not to take too long, coming up with the quickest way just to record and post, record and post. Trying to do several a day. Just keep the content coming, and eventually they'll start to get good and quit sucking.
Hey, your special move with the dual blades, are you holding L2 and hitting R1 when you do it?
Okay, whenever I do the big special move, I don't really know. I'm, what I'm doing is I'm trying to, okay, triangle, very important. Triangle, 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 then triangle and circle. And then there's, L2 and R1, I think.
Yeah, the L2 and R1 is how you target wounds and break them.
Okay, that explains a lot. Also, the trigger makes him glow. I forget what it's called, like go berserker powers or something. And I think that I might need to do that before I start all the combos, and then it just goes into it.
L2 is focus mode.
Focus mode.
It,
I thought it was saying
yeah,
something else entirely.
no, it's focus mode. It allows you to aim your attacks at certain points of the body.
It's not like a. It's some things it was saying it was like a berserker mode, but I'm just using the word berserker because I cannot remember the word that they said or
Yeah,
read.
I'm telling you what they said and what it reads. It's called focus mode. If you draw your weapon, I'm not sure if you see the little symbols in the top left.
I got to get out of here. I got to get out of town before I can draw my weapon. I'll go
Um,
outside right quick. Okay. Now what? Let's see.
see where it says L2
It says
focus mode?
demon mode.
Oh, it says demon mode.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
demon mode.
If you look on my screen share, it says focus mode. So apparently every has a difference.
Oh, I wonder.
Oh, by the way, Gogmosios, you know that fire AoE he does at the third stage from when you watched me do it? I just learned my aura barrier does not protect me.
I think I'm telling you wrong. Okay, I got L2 is aim slinger.
You have to draw your weapon if you want
R2
to do it.
is demon mode.
But yeah, for the third stage of the 100 fight, um, it's not just Fabius's shield that can protect you. You can use any shield weapon that you can guard with to protect yourself. Because I literally saw people taking charged blades into it, and they put it in shield mode and blocked it. The AoE that he does at the third stage. You know, where it's just like a blast of fire. And I'm pretty sure it also works with Jin Dahad, the giant ice leviathan. The one that kept one-shotting you every time you made it to the fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so apparently shield weapons can block just about anything. Why are you beating up on the Raptors?
Because they started fucking with me. And so I was thinking meat. You know, you're talking about I'm supposed to do this.
No, dude, I said you're supposed to fight the small herbivores in the Windward Plains in order to get meat. I'm not sure if they give meat or not.
But they give something. But like I wouldn't have done nothing if they hadn't started messing with me. Uh-oh. Hand boogie.
Run away! Run away!
I do like games that I got so much going on in the world. It's just happening. Just once upon a time, like what, 90s, early 2000s, everything that was going on in the open world started happening when you came through there. It wasn't like it was always just going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds, the worlds are continuing as you play in other areas.
Yeah, and that's all the open world games these days. That's what they're doing. The Witcher 3. All the NPCs are just, living their lives, so to speak. And from what I understand, what they're saying is Witcher 4 with AI, it's going to be even more so. They'll be able to actually interact with you instead of just having such a limited amount of, dialogue.
Yeah, I feel you.
So yeah, that's one of the things I definitely think that AI is going to be really cool when it comes to NPCs in video games, and open world RPGs, etc. So yeah, that's pretty cool.